It's a little chilly in here.
Are your nips erect?
For some reason, I was waiting for you to say that. I don't know why. But only for a second right before you said it. We'll find out. Ow. See? I tried to cover and she clawed me. Ow. God.
Got you again? Twice? Dang.
It's always when she goes to sit down, too, so she puts it, pressure into it. It's not like she's light, either.
She's very heavy.
Yeah, clearly. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
I love this show.
Yeah. Yep.
We were talking
it's getting real interesting. Yeah. I really hope what Thorfinn said is not true.
Well, yeah,
I mean, for him, I kind of feel like a dick saying that, but,
No, I know what you mean, though, because, the world they live in right now isn't a world that you can get by doing that, if that makes any sense. Unless you're willing to, lose people, because I was saying to you before, when I got here, I was like, I think he's going to try his best over the next few episodes, and anytime there's any type of, violence possibly lurking, he'll try to diffuse it.
Right.
But there's going to come...
Avoid it.
Yeah, well, maybe. But, sometimes you can't.
You can't, right.
But, I think there's going to come a point where somebody maybe Einar, or maybe if Leif shows up or whatever, but probably Einar is going to need him to fight for him, and it's going to come down to that, and I hope he does it.
Right. Or like we said at the end of the last one, to defend himself. But I mean, it seems like he won't, because it
was just the way he worded it seemed very...
Yeah.
Never,
Matter of fact, I'm not raising my hand to another human being again.
It's well, you can rough him up a bit. You don't have to kill him.
Yeah, right. There's
different levels to this
stuff. That's it.
Look what your dad did before.
You don't have to one punch break his face into bits, but you can knock him out.
You gotta just figure it out, man.
Hurt him a little bit, make him not enjoy what they just did to you.
I'm happy too that Einar's just a beast now. He ain't taking no shit.
He never did.
No. What's funny is I was editing episode 1 of season 2 for YouTube, and I was doing it today. And the first dudes that showed up at the farm, Einar's first farm, where his mom and sister died. At one point in there, though, he's he gets so pissed off. You know what I mean? So it's it's in him.
Oh yeah.
He can't stand it.
It's in all of us.
Well, of course, yeah. Well, there's a couple weaklings out there. We all know that.
Yeah, but they still have to drive. They just can't back it up.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Some people don't have drive either, though.
That's it.
All right, let's watch it. Oh, Thorfinn on that bike. He's so crazy. Thorfinn would definitely have a bike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he lived nowadays.
Not anymore. Young Thorfinn would.
Yeah, it's too crazy for him now.
That's a little dangerous.
He'd be like, what is this thing?
No. A two-wheeled horse?
A two-wheeled horse.
You think something's going to happen with that girl and Einar? I mean, obviously he knows that she's Kettle's.
Yeah. Side piece / slave.
No, Kettle's got the madam, but he's got his wife. She works for her.
Yeah, I know, but she's still a slave.
Oh, is that what you said? Slave?
I said
/ wife.
No, I didn't say wife.
Oh.
I said slave, yeah. We haven't seen this guy in a while either.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's
We're
two
catching
completely
up to,
different stories going on. So
but they're gonna collide.
Sometimes you go a little while
Well,
I mean, it was only been what,
well, we talked
the
beginning of the Thorfinn stuff in Einar. That was a couple of years before the shit that happened with.
Right. So now they're caught up. I think at this point, right?
Well, they're getting close to it, if not soon. God, I hope he does has that moment. I was telling you earlier. I was I hope he has that moment, and Thor shows up to let him know it's okay to
defend yourself and fight sometimes.
Fight for what's right. You don't have to kill him. Ow! God damn, Penelope, stop clawing me.
Come here.
Yeah. At least I'm giving my lap freely this time. You choose to walk all over it.
That's what she does.
I like how Thorfinn's even though he's tiny, he's extra ripped.
super strong.
All natural, too. His whole life.
Yep.
You think Thorkel could chop us down with one chop?
Yeah. With a karate chop.
Ah. God, I love seeing Thorfinn a little motivated, you know? Oh shit, that was the last one. That's cool. This is great. Look at him smiling. I don't think we've ever seen him smile.
No.
Once he left Iceland, you know? This is what we've been wondering.
どうかな。国に帰っても家族はもういねえし。
The two of them have nothing.
Well, Thorfinn.
I mean, Thorfinn has more. Yeah, that's crazy that Einar has even less.
お前はトルフィン。やっぱりアイスランドに帰るのか。
You better.
そうだな。多分。
I cannot wait for that.
なんだよおい。ぼんやりしてんな。
お互い様だろ。
I may actually shed a tear of joy when Thorfinn shows back up on Iceland. Probably guaranteed.
お前はどう思う、エイナル。世の中から戦争と奴隷をなくすことはできないもんかな。
This is the Canute question, right? But he's not going to agree with the way Canute's doing it probably now, you know? By going to battle, going to wars. It's a deep question there, Thorfinn. Kettle.
おお、ついに最後の一本をやっつけたな。よくやったぞ、二人とも。種まきが済み次第、お前たち二人は自由の身だ。よく頑張ったな、トルフィン、エイナル。
He is a good guy.
It's so like it's such a tough thing, you know?
わあトルフィン、ついにやったな。
やったー
Oh, Thorfinn.
喜ぶのは
He's
まだ
trying.
早い。手続きはわしが帰ってくるまで待ってもらうぞ。
あ、お出かけですか。
お前たち自由身分になったらこのままわしのところで奉公する気はないか。
It's a nice offer.
お前たちのような働き者なら歓迎だ。まあ考えておきなさい。
They should ponder all options here, guys.
Free men and a
Do
job.
whatever you want. And what's best for you,
Good
Dan?
start. At least for Einar.
What's
you
gonna
know?
fuck all this up
Plus,
is what
then
I
he
want to
can
know.
stay there and kind of like work on. What's her name? Arnheim?
Yeah. Japanese always looks so cool, doesn't it? Their writing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I don't know any of it, but it just looks awesome. That's a cool shot.
It was really cool. It looked like a real eye. This is Floki.
本船はじきにリーリングに到着い
Oh,
た
maybe
し
it's
ます。
Canute.
お目覚めよ、
Yeah.
クヌート陛下。
Uh oh.
He's showing up in
Right as
Denmark.
Ghetto's showing up too. Same place.
Yep.
Chilling. Right?
Yep. That was my excited yips. Got the yips. Just strolls in. I wonder when the last time he even saw his brother.
イングランドよりご無事の帰国、お喜び申し上げます。
The homeland.
ウルフよ。
Wolf. That's an
大王
awesome
陛下
name.
のご容体はどうか。
ハラルド陛下のご体調、思わしくございません。この一月はさらに病が進み、
I think our theory is going to be correct.
お話もままならぬご様子でございます。
Canute's here to become king.
そうか。もってどれほどか。
手当てのものの申しますには、
This is how he bumps into Thorfinn.
Oh, of course.
Kettle's coming there.
分かった
It's all gonna come together,
世
you
の
know?
名代での見舞い
Multiple angles, you know?
次期王位をめぐって世と兄王陛下の間で反目し合っていたが陛下ご自身はそんなことには頓着なさらなかった
Of course he was nice.
行くぞ
聞いておられますか殿下。いついかなる時も
強く
わずかな気の緩みが
優しいお方だった兄王陛下にはよく助けていただいたお礼を申し上げねばな
I was gonna say, I hope he gets to talk to him at least before he dies. Of course. Imagine he just fires a missile. Oh my god. That's a hell of a thing to imagine.
Yeah, right.
ほらわっぱどもよそで遊べ。
It's the loss of his innocence, my friend.
スベンの2人の息子たちは父からそれぞれに
Love these
ハント
explanations.
を継承していた。兄ハラルドはデンマークを、弟のクヌートはイングランドを。クヌートのイングランド征服に際し、兄ハラルドは大艦隊を貸与するなど。
Dang, I'm not actually happy to hear this, but not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's sick though.
お分かりになるかしら。
I wonder what he
よ
got.
い無理にお越しするなしばらく滞在するお話は陛下のお加減の良い時を選ぼう
He can't be any older than like 35, right? If Canute's like 25 at the most.
Yeah.
ハラルド王
そなたにデンマークを譲る。
You all heard it. Literally. Oh,
兄様。
自身が毒を持った相手を見舞う
what?
か。とんだ茶番だな。それでお前は一体何を成し遂げ
He
ると
poisoned
い
them?
うのだ。ハラルドはそなたに好意的で
Boy,
あった
Canute, that's dark.
なぜ殺す必要が。そなたの心には野心が宿っておる。北海の帝王たらんという野心
It's unfortunately what it seems like. I just wish it wasn't coming from Sven's disgusting head.
それが呪いだ。そなたはデンマークとイングランド二つの王冠をかぶり世の倍苦しむことになろう。
Who's that?
Older Canute.
Oh, yeah, I see. This is a hell of a thing to be just daydreaming about, imagine.
大事ない軽いめまいだ
I have a new theory. Not a big one, but we'll talk about it at the end. 'Cause I know we're almost done here.
いらぬ喉は渇いていない
毒を恐れるは自身が毒を用い
That is really dark that he did that.
That's what he did in England, though.
Yeah, right.
楽土建設は国家の統一が前提です王が二人いてはいずれ災いの元となるハラルド王の死は必要なのです
一人前の王の考え方をするようになったではないか。
I mean, he's probably maybe right, but I mean, they seemed close, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's still pretty kind of fucked up.
何を笑う。
私が腹を割って話せるのはあなただけだ仲良しましょうぞ
Until he sees Thorfinn again, right?
呪われた者同士
Yeah, I think Canute just looks at it as he's gonna do whatever he needs to do to get it done, you know? His ultimate goal.
Canute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I think Thorfinn's gonna have an issue with that.
強くなるんだクヌート
俺や父上よりもだ。
He already has. This is just digging the knife deeper that he killed him.
Yeah.
But even there, he's like, even saying like, Knut's looking at it as like, this is just. He's like, I bet you he would have understood if he knew my ultimate plan to be better. You know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to do. I don't know. Trying to find what his thought process was. He's all alone right now. He needs someone close to him, you know? Whether it's a girl or if it's a...
こんなものか。どうという
He needs a
ことはない。
Thorfinn, that's what he needs. They gotta become best friends.
I think he was all right, right?
Another
What
great
that
episode.
means, like, is when he's saying like this is nothing, meaning is that all there is to it? Meaning like he just has to like accept.
Yeah. He's
Like
just
he
accepting
accepted
it.
him as he's like, let's be friends, like two cursed men, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, he's
Like,
basically
you
just
think that
admitting
means
it.
like he like made him disappear because he accepted him,
Yeah, I think so.
and that was him saying like that's it, like that's all I have to do, like this is easy, kind of thing, or
That's where I don't know, but I would think that, yes.
all right. Well, you said you had some thoughts.
Oh, just my one little thought. I think the way this season's going to go now is... Obviously, we know Thorfinn and Canute are going to meet up at some point. They both happen to keep bringing up wanting the same thing, just in different ways. You know what I mean? Like a land without, or a world without like fighting, war, and whatever. I forget what Thorfinn said, but you get the gist.
War and slavery.
Yeah, that's almost like exactly what Canute wants too.
That's what he's trying to do too.
So, but I don't think the way Canute's going about it, Thorfinn's going to want any part of that. So I think somehow he's going to have to.
Well, really, the way he went about it is done. He's king.
No, I know.
Denmark and
But he hasn't built his.
Utopia yet, right?
Yeah. That starts now, now that he's fully king of both areas. And he's just world without it, not country without it. Don't forget.
True.
But no, I think like that those two are going to come to it, like eventually going to have some type of discussion. I don't know, some type of or disagreement maybe.
Well, it's all going to come down to Kettle. Kettle's going to them right now to see King Harold, but he's going to end up bumping into Canute.
Possibly leave.
Something's going to come up about his farm or some shit, and he's going to talk about like two hardworking slaves that he has of like Thorfinn and Einar. And then I feel like Canute's going to be like Thorfinn
Or
and go with him back to the farm.
hear me out.
I will.
Or because that's a possibility. Now that Harold, he thinks he's going to see Harold, doesn't know he's going to be dead soon. Now that he is king, but he is dead. But I think he's going to show up there. Canute's going to want more tribute, maybe.
You think so? I don't think so. I think Canute's like good to the people, but possibly. And then what?
Or he's going to want something specific from Kettle,
Okay.
like that. I don't know. But regardless of that, Kettle's going to have to like go back, like leave, make his way back somehow. And then maybe even bumps into Leaf there too, because Leaf should be there too still. Possibly.
Where Harold is?
I think that's where they were in, or
Gelling?
somewhere close in Denmark, you know?
Yelling, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just saying, it's not a shock if Leaf shows up there too, you know.
Right.
So, I don't know.
And then what? What are you saying?
And then
How does he get it back to Thorfinn?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of them's gonna find out. Then maybe Kettle, like maybe Leaf overhears it, and is like, you're like.
That's the only way. I think Kettle's got to be talking about Thorfinn and Einar, or they got to go back to the farm with him. That's the only way they bump into. That's the only way they find out about Thorfinn, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is definitely a possibility. Like, Kettle's very impressed with those two.
Well, Leaf is pretty perceptive, so if he's somehow able to hear him bring up, like, what he does, like, oh, like, I have slaves and like then maybe that's what he's explaining to.
Because I mean, it could work out. Like it works out perfect. Because if they go back with him, when he goes back, they're free. Because they should have sowed that seed by then.
Hopefully, yeah. They're gonna try. That was great
Please.
seeing Thorfinn.
If it's between your freedom and sowing the seed, you're sowing that goddamn seed.
Of course, I wasn't doubting them.
They may already be done.
Yeah, those two are great.
Imagine if he like goes back to like just go tell him something. Oh, and before I leave, and they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're done. Can we be free before you go?"
I think from now on, wherever Thorfinn goes, Einar goes. Because
I really feel there's a good chance Einar stays.
Well, I don't.
I think that's the only way he can.
Well, then Thorfinn stays. Is what I mean.
I think Thorfinn goes back to Iceland.
Yeah, but I don't think he does it until whatever
he finishes up.
Well, no, whatever. Einar's gonna say he's staying because he wants to help. What's her name?
But,
Thorfinn's not gonna leave. Then he's gonna help him too.
No, I think Canute. I think they both leave.
Who?
Because Canute. I think Canute wants Thorfinn, and obviously there's nothing that Thorfinn could say. He's the king, and Thorfinn brings Einar with him. That's right.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they don't cross paths again.
And it would be like free passage back to England, and then you can catch a ship, or they go like. I just want Leif to get.
Well, no, they can stay in Denmark. Einar's got no reason to go back to England.
Well, no, you were saying if Canute takes Thorfinn.
Canute's in Denmark right now.
I know, but you
with what we were talking about, if he goes to like Kettle's farm and like sees Thorfinn, like he could be like, "Oh no, you're with me now," and there's nothing that Thorfinn can do because he's the king.
Well, I mean, technically, yeah. But then why would he take Einar then?
No, I think Thorfinn will be like, well, Einar's coming with me, or whatever.
Well, that's what I was saying. And then they can, once Canute goes back to England eventually.
If his plan is to go back to England,
sure.
or if it's going to be to rule from Denmark. He could want to do
think,
that now.
I think he rules. Yeah, he spends a decent amount of time in Denmark at the beginning. So it kind of makes sense.
Right.
That's probably like what this part is now. But, god damn it, I really like this show.
And no Thorkel again.
You knew he wasn't going to be in this one.
I thought he would travel with them all the time. I thought he'd be like his.
Well, don't forget, last time we saw Thorkel, he wasn't happy.
He wasn't happy with him. I know. I think that's going to come into play too.
He was real angry.
He didn't like how he was handling things. It might be different. He might not even. He might like him even less. And
Canute even said he was right when he was giving him shit way back when.
He was.
When was that? Oh, that was in the Canute episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we have seen.
It was early. But that was early.
We haven't seen
11. That was probably what 4, 5, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, maybe even 6. I forget when the Canute episode was. But yeah, I mean, it still wasn't that long ago.
I know, but 4 or 5 episodes without him is still. And it's just that I in my head have him as like his like, top bodyguard. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
So like I feel like when I see Canute, we should see Thorkel.
Well, no, technically Thorfinn was the bodyguard.
Right.
Canute or Thorkel was not. Thorkel still was just.
No, I know, but that's like his.
Thorkel doesn't. Thorkel's interesting because like
he does what he wants.
Yeah, like you like if he doesn't like, that's why it's interesting because, and that's why he might not be there anymore because. If he's like, he's one of those guys where like, if he doesn't like your shit like he was doing to Canute, he has no hesitation by like telling you to fuck off and then he'll leave.
Possibly try to kill you.
I don't think he's that. Like,
not with Canute, but if it was you.
Well, I mean, he'd probably just do that anyway. Imagine like that guy getting placed back in like in the future, like a guy like that from back then, like a berserker, and you just play.
Just wreaking havoc.
He would just be killing and like walking into houses, and no, he'd probably like pass out from seeing like.
Yeah, it would be shock.
There's a lot of scenarios that can go. Well, it also depends if he's on the mushrooms too. If he's on the mushrooms,
he's definitely tripping out
and killing a lot of people.
Yeah.
What are these big wooden houses? These big wooden homes.
But they'll end up bumping into other people on mushrooms, and they'll be like, "What's your problem, dude? Here, do this. Relax."
Imagine somebody Canutes him. He's like, with his hands. That's great. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.